Our objective for today is to be able to multiply whole numbers with fractions. So, so let's start with a whole number 3 multiplied by half. Now, when you have this kind of a multiplication, you will be changing the whole number into a fraction. So, when you change it into a fraction, it becomes 3 upon 1. And then you multiply it with 1 upon 2. Now, I hope you all remember how to do addition and subtraction of fractions. We used to just add the numerator and leave the denominator as it is because it was the same. But over here in multiplication, even if it's same or not, you will have to multiply the denominator and the numerator with the numerator. So it goes 3 times 1 is 3, 1 times 2 is 2, and then you get the answer. Now we have to always see this. Is it a proper fraction or is it an improper fraction? Well, it is an improper fraction, so we can change it into a mixed number. So it becomes 1, 1 by 2. Do you remember how to do this? 3 by 2 is actually means division. You are dividing 3 divided by 2. 3 divided by 2. So anyway, this is a small number, so it was easy to do. But let's go further down. Let's do 4 multiplied by 2/3. Now same thing as I said, what are you going to do? You are going to change the whole number into a fraction. So it becomes 4 upon 1 multiplied by 2/3. And then you will multiply the numerator with the numerator, denominator with the denominator, and you get 8/3. It is a improper fraction. So you're going to change it into a mixed number. And now you will do it. Now, sometimes it gets difficult to do it. So we will do it by doing division. Do you remember division? Do you remember the anagram? Does uh what was it? Does McDonald's sell burger? Yes. Does McDonald's sell burgers? So you are going to do it this way. Now 8 divided by 3. So you will do 3 times table, and 3 times 2 is 6 because we have to get a number that is less than 6. We cannot subtract a bigger number. So we do it this way. And then when you subtract, we get 2. Now remember that quotient is your whole number. Okay, that means it is going to be 2. And then your numerator is going to be 2 and denominator always remains the same. Even when you change the a mixed number to an improper fraction, the denominator remains the same. Same thing when you change the improper fraction to a mixed number, the denominator remains the same. See. Now there is a way to find out if this is correct or wrong. Sometimes you might do this wrong. Sometimes I'm not. Most of you will obviously do it correct. Maybe some of them might do it wrong. So there is a way to check if this correct, if this answer is correct. So what are you going to do? You will multiply 3 times 2 is 6 plus 1 plus 2. 3 twos are 6 plus 2 is 8. 8 is here. See? 8/3. Got it? So isn't that the same? Yes. So that means when you calculate this and you get this answer, that means your answer is correct. Remember this. Please, if you forget, this video is going to be with you. So you can go on checking with it. Okay? Please. Next. We'll do one more. 6 multiplied by 2/5. Now, as I said, you should know what it means. When I say 6 multiplied by 2/5, it means this 2/5 is multiplied 6 times. This 2/5 is multiplied 6 times. So you are going to make 6 boxes like this. If I ask you for visual, you will make 6 boxes like this. And how many parts in each box? Who can tell me? Think. Yes, the denominator. This is the total number of parts. So there will be 5 parts and 2 will be colored in each in 6 boxes. You get it? Okay. So I'll be teaching you this tomorrow, how to make it, how to do you visually and all. Fine. So 6 times 6, you will change it into a fraction and then multiply by 2/5, and you get the answer 12/5. Again, this is an improper fraction. So you are going to change it into a mixed number, and it becomes 2 2 by 5, 2 2/5. As I said, check the answer. 5 times 2 is 10 plus 2 12. See, this is the way I have done it. I've done it over here. It's not showing actually. Maybe it will show. Yeah, this way. 5 times 2. Okay. Now, next, let's this one I want you to do it on your own. 3 times 1/3. You all have your books with you. Do it by yourself. Let's see. Now, I'm going to be giving you an assignment on Schoology, so you will be doing it. But before you do that, and there is a Zoom account, if there is any queries, you can come back to me and ask me. The Zoom account is the link is here, the link is on your Schoology, the link is in Class Dojo as well. Okay, we will do 1 2 of our work today. Yeah, let's do this. hmm Let me let's do the first one. That's 2 multiplied by 1/3. So remember, as I said, 2 upon 1 multiplied by 1 upon 3, 1/3. And when you multiply the numerator to by numerator, denominator by denominator, and so you get 2/3. Are you going to do anything with this? Why? Because it's a proper fraction, so you leave it that way. Any confusion? There is example. There are 2 examples I've given you over here. So please go through them before you start doing this. Do not make any mistakes. I hope to see everybody getting correct answers. Don't leave the improper fractions. Please do the division in your book, in your rough book that you have at home, and write the answer over here. Okay, you don't need to do the division on this page. Thank you. I hope you all have understood.